Hello Year 2, it's Monday the 1st of March 2021 and here's your maths lesson today. First, check you've marked your work from Friday. Here are the answers. Please pause the video and mark your work from Friday. Okay, so let's read our learning question. My turn. Can I recall the 2 times table? Your turn. So we've been thinking about multiplication, and today we are going to learn the facts for the 2 times table, so multiplying by 2, and we're not going to work them out, we're going to try and remember them. Let's count in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8. Louder. Good job. Here's Victor vocabulary. My turn. Recall. Times 2. 2 times. So times 2 is represented by the multiplication symbol and then 2, and 2 times is represented by 2 and then the multiplication symbol. Whichever side of the multiplication symbol the 2 is, the answer is always going to be the same. Okay, so let's start our lesson by looking at multiply by 2 or times 2. Now, when we have the number 2 after the multiplication symbol, we're making groups of 2, or we're making pairs. When you see a pair, it just means 2 things together. Okay, so I've got some pairs here. Okay, so I know multiply by 2 means things in pairs, things grouped in twos. So I've got my bikes. So I've got 1 lot of 2, 2 lots of 2, 3 lots of 2. So what must go here? 3, because I've got 3 groups with 2 in each group. How many altogether? Count those up for me. Don't count in ones, count in twos. Tell me the answer now. That's right, there are 6 altogether. So my number fact is 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. 3 times 2 is 6. Let's look at another times 2 example. So here I've got some socks and they're grouped in twos, aren't they? But how many groups of 2 have I got? Shout out for me. That's right, 4. 4 times 2, 4 groups of 2. And what's the answer? How many altogether? Shout out for me. That's right, 8. Because 4 twos make 8. One more times 2 example. Got some summer flip-flop shoes here, and I can see that they're grouped in twos, in pairs of shoes. How many groups have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 groups. So 6 lots of 2. 6 times 2. What's the answer? Count those flip-flops for me. Did you get 12? Let's just check by counting in twos. Oops. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This time we're going to start with the 2. We're going to put 2 before the multiplication symbol. So it's 2 times, okay? And when the 2 comes first, we have 2 groups, just 2 groups, okay? And these are our doubles. When we have 2 times, it's a double. Okay, so I know how many groups I've got this time. I've got 2 purses, 2 groups. But how many in each group? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 2 times 3. How many altogether, everybody? That's right, 6. 3 and 3 make 6. So again, I've got some trees here. Trees are my groups. So I know I've got 2 groups, 2 trees. But how many now in each group? 5 in each group. So 2 multiplied by 5. What's the total, everybody? Nobody needs to count that one. It's 10. And can you see the double there? 5 and 5. It's a double. 10. So here I've got some chocolate boxes. And I've got 2 chocolate boxes, so I've got 2 groups. How many in each group? Let's count in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 times 10. 2 groups of 10. 2 times 10. What's the total? What's 2 tens, everybody? Shout out for me. That's right, 2 tens make 20. And can you see it's a double? 10 and 10 make 20. Okay, what happens when we multiply by 0? When we multiply by 0, or we have the multiplication symbol first and then 0. Do you know? Let's think about that some more. So I've got some calculations here. 0 times 2 equals 0. 0 times 2 equals 2. But only one of them is correct. So 0 groups of 2 equals 0, or 0 groups of 2 equals 2. Which one is right? Well, it's the first one. 0 multiplied by 2 equals 2. Do you remember I showed you some socks on a washing line before? Well, if we have 0 groups, no groups of 2, it's like having an empty washing line, because there are no pairs of socks on the washing line. So it must be 0. So when we have a 0 before a multiplication symbol, the answer is always 0. What about when our 0 comes after the multiplication symbol? So we've got 2 calculations again. 2 times 0 equals 0. 2 times 0 equals 2. Which one is correct? Well, again, it's this one. And here's why. So, remember, 2 groups of 0. So I've got my 2 groups here, but there's 0 in each group. So the answer is 0 because I haven't got any eggs, have I? 0 eggs in this group and 0 eggs in this group. So there's 0 altogether. There aren't any. So when we're multiplying by 0, the answer is always 0. Say that for me. When we multiply by 0, the answer is always 0. Okay, now I want us to say the 2 times table. Okay, The first one we're going to say